All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahabakar Kodash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders, that great millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It is the brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with another lesson. And it's on this video that you just saw, and you saw President Joe Biden fall 3 times trying to ascend those steps into Air Force One. Excuse me. And this is from the brother GMS Universal's page, and it's just a sign of things to come. As the brother said, the fall of Babylon is nigh. Okay, because Joe Biden, he's an example of America. He is America. He's an example of the ruling elite, the so-called white man, the Edomites, starting off with the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and those elite banking families that sponsor this place in this whole world, that run and own and operate. Okay, and America is on its way out. Okay, and it's gonna be any day now. Things can really turn to the left, man, and they are turning to the left. Okay, because the right hand of destruction is coming to America, man, and the king of Babylon, him falling like that, him being out of his mind, him not having his faculties together, shows you how this place doesn't have its strength anymore, you know. And this he's just an example of that. But what an example as the so-called king of Babylon. This is Isaiah 14:4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, which is Joe Biden, and say, how have the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? And right, you are the oppressor. Okay, Esau, Edom. And I'm speaking to the super elite and your lessers, man. But you are the oppressor. Who are you oppressing? The children of Israel. You're really oppressing the whole world, but you really putting oppression on us, man. But the golden city is ceasing. What is the golden city? America. Everybody in America is a citizen. Okay, a member of this golden city where people came here to make money. They can live out their wildest dreams, man. All right, and now look at you. You old, you through, and don't nobody like you, man. Okay, it says, the Lord have broken the staff of the wicked. The wicked is the so-called white man, and the scepters of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continued stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. And that's what's going to happen to you, you devils, man. Okay, because once Yahweh Shai comes back with the heavenly host of angels, all hell is already breaking loose. World War III is already breaking out. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, along with the heavenly host of angels and the elect, okay, are going to take the world, man. And nobody's going to hinder that destruction that you're about to get. Nobody's going to step in the way and do that. Why? Because you smote the people in wrath. Who are the people? The Israelites, with a continued stroke, with no breaks. He who ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hinder. So you're going to be persecuted, and nobody's going to hinder that persecution, man. It's going to be well warranted. All right? And now look at you, man. You tripping all over yourself. You falling all over the place. All he had to do was take a step back, and he'd have been really through, you know? And nobody came to help this man. He just collapsed 3 times, and they just kept going, man. You see? Because the Lord wanted us to see this, man. America's on its way out. It says the whole earth is at rest, is quiet, they break forth into singing, right? Because when you go down, you walk around the earth, you magnify yourself amongst this earth, especially through this great whore, Babylon, America. You magnify yourself as if the world needs you, like you are the bastion of understanding, wisdom, freedom, and peace, and you're none of those things, man. All right. The whole time you talking all of this loftiness and proud speech, you got the children of Israel in hardcore captivity. All right. You got the children of Israel bonded to this place and other places in the world, man. You know. So it says, and so everybody's going. When you go down, the whole earth is going to be at rest, and it's going to be quiet, and everything's going to break into singing, man. All right. Yeah, the fir tree rejoiced at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us. Right. When you Edomites are finally taken out of power, Nobody's going to come up against these trees and destroy them and kill them for nothing, for wood and for vanity purposes and stuff like that. That's not going to happen, man. All right. It says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Okay? And all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, the worms cover thee. So all of that pomp and circumstance that you got going on, that stuff is going to be put out, man. Okay? And that decay, which already covers you, man. You have all kinds of decay, man. And now look at the king of Babylon, man. What a joke, right? Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. That's talking about America. The nations have drunken of her wine. What is that? Her different philosophies. You know, as soon as Joe got into office, what did he start doing? He started signing into law all manners of wickedness, man. All manners of wickedness, man. So what? So that the world can take its example from it. Since America wants to be the head and the leader, okay? But look what he's doing, man. It says, so you made all the nations. It says the nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai, got this place's number, man. And the head of this place, and you Edomites, all right? And starting off with the super elite, and then all the rest down to your little minions, man, all right? You're done, okay? You're done. It says, in all these different nations also, they're going back to their lands. They're going to try to get the hell up out of here, all right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. And they're going to try to escape. You're going to try to escape judgment, but this is it for you. And is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come, let us declare in Zion the works of the Lord, our power. Yahweh Shai, man. Exactly. Right? Because this place is finished. And Joe Biden taking that rumble and tumble 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3, okay, shows you an example of America's destiny, in which is going out with complete destruction and is falling. All right? This is Revelation 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having a great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of the fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Yep. The merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Right. And that voice is going to come from the chariots in the Hebrew and bring out the elect from this place, man. That ye be not partakers of her sins, because America's going to be destroyed because of her sins and her iniquities. All the laws, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai, you've broken. You destroyed his people. Okay, you totally destroyed and ignored his people, oppressed his people, mercilessly, with no mercy. All right, and you thought that the Lord didn't remember this? You thought that the Lord's eyes aren't on his sinful kingdom? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? This is Joel. Is it Joel? Slakia. It's Amos. Slakia. Yep, Amos 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Right? Because the Lord is going to save his elect out of here. The remnant, the holy and blessed remnant is going to be saved out of here. But he's going to destroy this place, Babylon the Great, America, from off the face of the earth. Back in Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, double, and reward her as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. And that her is you Edomites, nation of Edom. Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, and then you're going to get a double dose of hardcore slavery, destruction. You're going to face every bit of oppression that you put upon our people times 2, man. All right? It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who judgeth her. And this is an example. Your main man, Sleepy Joe, falling, man. You're out of here, man. And so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Yahweh Kakodash. Say double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching this word in truth and sincerity and for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Aki. Keep pushing, keep striving. We almost out of here. Hey, shalom.